Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back. We're gonna go get the Triforce. We're gonna go do it. We've made that decision. And then I went off to the bathroom, and I used the bathroom. I washed my hands. I looked in the mirror. I looked down at my watch. My watch said 10% battery remaining, and after I cleared that message, my watch said, "Oi! It's late! You should go to bed." And I said, No, I shouldn't. Because my future is worth putting on the line for a little bit of that Triforce goodness. A little bit of that Triforce action. Also, you're the one that attacked me last night, aren't you little devil? Adios, amigo. Well, he's gone. Good riddance, too. The fewer of them in the world, the better. Honestly. Saying that, there's a kitten, like a wild kitten that lives sort of in my neighborhood that I've been slowly enticing to my house by leaving food out. Because I miss my cat. My cat passed away earlier in the year, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a new cat. I'm not gonna go to the store and adopt one because they charge you for it. I'm gonna just feed this stray, and then eventually this stray will stop leaving my house during the day. It'll just decide to stay here, and then I'll take it and I'll get it all its shots, and then it'll live here with me, and it'll be great. And I'll give it a name. I'm gonna name it like Zelda or something, and we'll live happily ever after. It could be a boy. Although, I don't know. One of my friends told me that Zelda's a girl, which is crazy to think about. Like, really looks like a guy here, but what do I know? Don't remember leaving those up on that shelf over there. I did a bit of rearranging today. It's not quite finished yet, so the whole room is in sort of this disheveled, disheveled mess, I guess you could say. And I got to get it all back into order pretty quick. I'm waiting on some stuff to dry. I had to paint some shelving that I need to put up on the wall. There's stickers I need to peel off of things. There's a lot to be done. So this dungeon here is a treat and a half, I tell you. Absolute. Oh, before we go fight the final boss, we need to go buy that heart piece. And maybe track down a few more pieces of heart. You know, maybe get that one extra heart before we go in against old Ganon. Old Ganny. Oh, we got the dungeon map, by the way. I say Ganon, it's Demise. So we have to configure these rooms in such a way that we get to that chest at the end there, which I'm pretty sure is where the Triforce is. Hi there, Fi.
Master, I have information to report. I've detected 3 sources of sacred power within the building. This power clearly radiates from the Triforce. I've triangulated the 3 sources of power and marked them on your map as triangle.
Helpful. I'll give her that much. I don't remember Flint having a party box and Steve setting it off. I don't remember what that's from. So we got to get all 3 pieces of the Triforce. There's also X's. I don't know what those mean. There's also a chest. So what we got to do is we got to use this machine here to shuffle the room about. This is reminding me an awful lot of that dungeon creator that we had inside of Link's Awakening. So we'll shuffle that over there. That's got to stay there. Or does it? Dadgummit. I'm already having a ton of fun. Are you guys having a ton of fun? Heaven knows I am. We gotta get this one out of here somehow. I gotta figure out how to get it out of that corner. The problem is, if you get it out of there, how am I gonna get one down to there? I hate these kind of puzzles. You know, the kind that make you use your brain? Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all. Okay, let's let it go. Let's let the rooms rearrange, and let's see what happens when we go into this next room.
Master, I have new information for you. Analysis indicates that the shaking you just felt was caused by a change in the building structure. Now that the building structure has been altered, it appears you can enter the adjacent room.
Thank you, Fi. That's good to know.
I propose you use this control panel to move through the structure and collect the components of the Triforce.
I may do exactly that. I may just do exactly that. We'll see. Who can say? I was curious to see if whether or not, like, we could move... Nah, I guess you can't move that other room there, though. Can't dispose of any either. Nothing useful in this room, really. Nothing really useful in this one either, except for an X there. Let's go see what that is. I have no clue what that might be. Oh, dang it. Is there a puzzle in this room? Is that what the situation is? I don't really remember this part of the game. I remember being frustrated by the mechanic of having to rearrange the dungeons, but I don't remember what the solution was, and I don't remember what else happens in these rooms. Like, if you'd asked me right before we started whether or not we had to fight bad guys in here, I probably would have told you, no, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But apparently we do have to fight bad guys in here. And also apparently we can't go this way. I guess we can only come from that direction. We can't actually go that way. In which case, we're probably not supposed to be in here yet, is what I'm taking away from this. Can we have a look around? Yeah, I don't know, pals. I don't know. Is there something we can do with our beetle over there, maybe? Oh, we can cut this loose. Oh, well, I mean, I guess maybe we can't. No, maybe if we aim a little bit lower this time. There's also a Skulltula in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, yeah, this might work. That Skulltula is going to try to get me as soon as I get across there, though. Do you reckon if we track down and kill all the golden Skulltulas in this game, when we eradicate the species, the Hero of Time won't have to deal with them turning that dude and his sons into spiders? But because of our negligence in not hunting down all the golden Skulltulas in this game, they continue to endure into the future. Gosh, there's like a couple of them. Are these actually golden Skulltulas, or are these just giant spiders? Dadgummit. They're very similar, I guess. But then again, you could say that about a lot of things in Zelda. A lot of things are very similar in Zelda games. You got this Link guy. He seems to be pretty similar in all these games. I've always got him running around, pretending like you don't know what a Zelda is. I wonder if we're wasting our time exploring this room, considering that we haven't actually, like, solved the puzzle, as far as we know. Also, can he get me from here? Oh my gosh, can we just, like, crawl around? I guess so. Answer to question. I need to look the other direction, Link. Link, this is less than opportune. Oh, this guy's gonna come after me. I don't know if the game's gonna actually let... Oh, can we get him? Well, Shrek, maybe we can. We gotta get off of here first off. There we go. No, 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 no. Get me off of here. Link. Dadgummit, Link. What are these guys? Ooh. Jump. Jump. Oh, oh. Wait, no, stop jumping. We're gonna fall off. Oh! Oh, I did not even consider the fact that our stamina was going low there. Alright, these guys, you whip them, right? I mean, I try to whip most things in this game. But no, I think we do actually whip these guys. So I reckon we're supposed to bomb them? Possibly? This is the ultimate dungeon. I think this is the last dungeon. I think after this, you just go fight... I mean, I don't think immediately after this you don't go fight Demise. But I don't think you go through any more dungeons. Also, see you in a moment, third party. I'm counting on your actual return here. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's any more dungeons to be had in the game after this. Can we just, like, do a run? Yeah, there we go. Why do they sound like monkeys? They're fire lizard things. Why do they make monkey noises? Like, that's very clearly what sound they're making, and I don't care for it. We already talked about this. Monkeys aren't good. They get to a certain age and they go crazy. Are they even really lizard creatures? They look more like seals or something. Some sort of weird hybrid between a lizard. Like if a lizard and a seal had a baby. Allele, one might call it. Shrek. Where is it? Yeah. I couldn't even tell what hole it was in. How did we end up here? I was eating lunch. Well, it's a long Otello. But basically, I was doing pretty okie day with the Brisky Morning Munchies, and then bam! Misa here. How did we end up here? We decided to go get the Triforce. That's pretty much all that happened. We remember what to do here, though, don't we? Yeah. We're not going to spend 30 minutes trying to figure this out like last time. We are going to fail, though, immediately. We're going to fail. What an awkward embarrassment. It's still swinging, though. It's still swinging. I guess we don't have to blow away from it. We can blow towards it. That'll work, too. There we go. We've maximized it now, baby. And I still almost shreked it up. Just want to throw that out there. Only I could get so close to perfection and then somehow shrek it up. To be clear, you don't control the jumping in this game, right? Like, we're all aware of that. Wait, have I gone full circle? Am I back where I started? Shrek me sideways, I am. Okay, well now we can open up this door. In the future, this door will be open, I assume? Surely we don't have to open it again after we reshuffle these rooms. Also, I betcha that's going to be a wall. Probably. I'm not even going to catch these butterflies. I've got so many of them now. Yes. Do I have an empty bottle? I do have an empty bottle. Okay. Put the empty bottle away. And let's Skyward strike this wall. And we're going to try to make a Triforce and get some fairies. We were told that this would work. So... da, 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 da. And then we want to make 3 triangles. Like that. Triforce, baby. Well. We tried. We tried. It looked like a Triforce to me. How are you supposed to draw 3? If you let go of the draw button to lift your blade up and start like a second triangle, it just resets. So, surely you have to do all 3 of them in one go. Maybe it needed to be bigger. Maybe I didn't make it big enough. I guess I didn't make the Triforce exactly right. There's that hollow bit in the middle there that I didn't consider. Yeah, you know, okay, I'm not going to be mad. The game, I shreked it up, I guess. All right, see, I want to get this bad boy. And I want to get it over here, or at least in this top corner. But I got no idea how to do that. Right? Like, I don't know how to get this out of here either. It seems like no matter what I do, that's going to be the door that's over there. Can't move this one. Can't rotate them either, I don't think. It'd be great if you could reset panels. Wait, this is not the default configuration. Gotta be able to get something over there that I can get inside, like get to a Triforce piece, right? If I rotate all of these around enough, we can go get a Triforce piece now. I suppose it's something. Yeah, okay. That's good. Small steps, baby. Small steps. Wait a minute. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just wing it. Let's see what happens. I feel like you should be able to get the ones out of the corner somehow. There's probably some sort of secret to that I don't understand because I am not good at games, as established previously. I'll go back and have a look at it here in a second, but this should open up into the new room. And we'll probably have to do like a boss battle or something. Are there bosses? I don't know if there are any bosses left. Aside from the final 2, the final form of Girahim and then Demise. I don't know if there's actually any boss fights. So apparently it's like right over here. Yeah, probably on the other side of that locked door. Actually, right over here. Oh, hi-fi.
Master, look over that way. The design carved into the floor there is the mark of the Pharaoh. I detect a sacred power of the Triforce emanating from its vicinity. To reach that area where the mark is located, I propose you pass through the door in front of you.
Well, Fi, to do that I would need a key. Which is probably in there. So, one does not simply pass through the door in front. And this door over here will not lead anywhere, because I haven't configured there to be anything over here. So I guess we're done in this room. That was a fun time. Fun little experiment. This must have been where they got the idea for the Divine Beasts, though. Being able to, like, reshape the dungeon with some sort of a control panel. Because that's pretty much what you do. That's, like, all of the Divine Beasts in the game, right? Like, they all require some sort... No, don't do that. They all require you to open up your menu or open up your map and make like adjustments to them to reach different points, which I thought was cool. I like the Divine Beasts and I like the shrines, and I don't want traditional dungeons in the next Zelda game. And I guess I'm the only person on the planet who doesn't want Breath of the Wild 2 to have that. But you know what? That's fine. I'll be a unique butterfly. I can live that life. Some could say I was born for it. All right, so we can get this one out. But unless we can find something to replace it down here, there's no way we can actually get it in rotation. Isn't that the one? Didn't we determine that that's the one with the chest in it? So we got to get it into place somehow. How do you do it? What is the secret? Do I need to look up a guide? Probably. So does anyone else know how to do this? Because I sure don't. We can connect up to there. Had to put on a pot of coffee, says third party. Third party, are you good at puzzles? How do we get this one out of here? We can get it up to there, but that gets rid of our blank space. We need to fill in the blank space with something else. Somehow. Let's let this shuffle. And let's see if anything changes. It seems like we are not going to be able to do this without being able to move the room that we're in. Is there another control panel? I just thought about that. If there was another control panel that we could shuffle things from. We got lots of bird statues, and we got random X's, and I don't know what the random X's are for. Let's go see what's in this room. It's a simple slide puzzle. It is. Here's the deal. I need to get this one over to here so that I can get the chest out of it. There's a chest in it. These little doorways here are the connections, so I need to get that connection there connected over here. The problem is I don't know how to get this one over here because this one doesn't move. That's where we're at. All the X's are controls? Dylan thinks that all the X's are controls. Well, Shrek, that changes everything. Thank you, Dylan. Go to all the non-Triforce rooms first. Just saw that as well. Alright, if all the X's are controls, then this just got a whole heck of a lot easier. Because that means actually, now that I think about it, maybe we should have thought about the layout of the room before we ran out of... No, you know what? It's fine. It'll be fine. If we can move that first room now from this room, then we're on to something. Hi, guys. Just gonna be on my way here. Just gonna keep on moving. Oh, gosh. Okay. Do we remember how to fight these guys? Is this the done thing? This is the done thing, isn't it? And then it throws these little bad boys at you. Which I don't think you have to have Skyward Strikes to destroy. You just have to have a properly calibrated Wii Motion Plus. Alright, well that was pretty straightforward, and we got 20 rupees out of it, so not bad. You beat the game 10 plus times, so you know it pretty well. Good. This is what we've been needing right now. We've needed a Dylan in this stream for a long time. Moments like these. You're familiar with the puzzle type, just not this Zelda. Understandable. Perfectly understandable. There's a giant version of that puzzle on Paradise Island in Wind Waker, and I don't think it's called Paradise Island, but close enough, right? That I've never bothered to complete because I don't have that level of patience. So I guess we gotta like try to keep up with that now, one would assume. Oh, there we go. Excellent. I don't guess timing was super important with that one. Oh. Have we been in here before? What's the deal? Okay, there's another one over there. When we step off of this, is this going to go away? Yeah. Okay, then. I think I see what needs to be done. What's down the stairs? This seems like the kind of place that we would find a Moldarak lying around. I don't think we're going to find a Moldarak in here, It sure feels that way. You know what I mean? Okay. So we probably, we set it down on here. I have to go at like 8 tops. Alright, 8 though, so if you don't beat it in the next 20 minutes, I can't help you anymore. Oh, you put a time limit on it. You've guaranteed I won't be able to finish it that quickly. But nah, it should be fine. It should be fine. We can figure it out if, I mean, I've had to make do in the past. So if that's the situation, I can handle it, you know? Shrek, what am I supposed to do here? Aha! I'm just assuming this is what I need. Yay! What do ya know? Some kind of Jedi thing, huh? What's one of the worst movies I've ever seen? Like, bad but good? Or just bad because it's real bad? I watched Millions once. That was horrible. That made me just want to not watch a movie ever again. That was just... I mean, I say I watched it. I stopped watching it pretty quick, right? Like, I looked at that movie and said, nope, I'm walking out. I made it maybe a quarter of the way through. My dad kept watching it. He was kind of into it. But I booked it out of there. And then I like, checked in every so often. At one point, they were trying to convert a bunch of money to euros or some nonsense like that. And I was like, this is such good quality children's entertainment. This is what kids want to see. That was terrible. Fun is so bad that it's good, though. I think a terrible movie is The Producers, the 2005 version. But I'm also oddly fascinated by it, because it is terrible. But I find it to just be terrible in a super intriguing kind of way. So much so that I sort of feel like, oh dear. Don't need to do that. I kind of feel like I want everyone in my life to experience it at some point. Didn't mean to do that. Can we pick it back up? Every situation can be salvaged. That's what I learned from this game. So if you haven't watched The Producers from 2005, and you want to watch something that really makes you think, what on earth is... what? I highly recommend that one. Once you've gone to all the rooms, you should be fine. Okay. Alrighty. Sounds solid. Thank you, Dylan. Wait a minute. What am I supposed to be doing here? I need to get these off. Like, let's get those off of the quick select menu. So this just reverses the flow of that thing so that we can kill these guys. Oh, I see. I see up top now. All right. I guess they all have to be activated too, don't they? Oh, well, that's not going to work. It's going in the wrong direction. You didn't like Spirited Away? I can't say I know what Spirited Away is, so I can't agree or disagree on whether or not it's hot garbage. What about you guys? What's one of your least favorite movies? And I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be movies that other people think are good. It can be just like least favorite movie. No qualifiers. No qualifiers necessary. Maybe least favorite movie that everyone else liked. You know, I didn't really like Inside Out. I don't think I hated it. I think that's a bit strong. But, I don't think there was something that happened very early on in the movie that irritated me for the remainder of the film. And then also, I don't know if I really agree with what the film is trying to say. Like, most of the time, morals and values are very clear in these animated films. And I don't know. Didn't care for that one. Inside Out is not one of your favorite films? Yeah, it's okay. I think the best part of the movie was at the end, when they started jumping into other random people and creatures' heads. And we got into, like, a funny bit with dogs and cats. That was great. I liked that. American Tourists? I've never even heard of it, third party. Intriguing. Very intriguing. Alright, so we've got access to this bad boy now. As well as, I guess, all the way back to the entrance if we need to get back to the entrance. So, yes, this room can be moved now. Where are we? Are we right here? We are right there. So if we move that one, and we move that one... Okay, well, we can at least get to this Triforce piece now, right? Wait a minute, what was the room we were trying to get to? Is this one. We want to get to this one. With the chest in it. Can we make that happen? I don't know if we actually can make that happen. We can certainly try, though. This is still that one. It's still that one. So, the problem here now lies in the fact that we can't quite... Dadgummit. Alright, hold on. If I get this one down here, and then I bring this one back over here... Is it that one? It is. Okay, so we can backtrack through here, and then get around to the chests. And then both of these have control rooms. And then we can also go in there and get the Triforce. Or at least one of the Triforces. I think we're good to go, y'all. I think we're good to go. It's one of those types of movies you think, well, it should pick up pretty soon, and it never does. I hate movies like that. I remember there being a time in my life, and I know this is real dumb to think, but I remember going to the movie a lot with my friends, right? We'd go to the theater a lot, and we'd watch a lot of the newer movies coming out. And I remember there being a time where I was really worried that movies were just never going to be good again, because every movie I went and saw was just kind of terrible. I remember just thinking, like, is this what the future of film is? Are all movies just going to be this sort of boring and bland and uninteresting? And predictable. Movies are very predictable. Especially movies that are just like the hero's journey. It's like, oh, his life kind of sucks. It's going to get good here in a bit. Yep, it's good now. It's going to be good until something stupid happens to ruin it all. Yep, there it is. Well, it's okay, because he's going to rally and bring everyone back to us. There it is. It's like every movie used that formula for the longest time. I was like, this is just not good. It's just not good. But of course that was a stupid thing to worry about, because of course movies, if not, maybe they didn't get good. They certainly got more interesting than that, you know? I mean, say what you will about the Fantastic Beasts movies. You definitely can't predict where they're going. Tell you that much. Spider-Man 3? Oh, phenomenal film. Absolutely phenomenal film. No one can complain about Spider-Man 3. Surely not. Oh, no one wants to talk to you, Fi. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. It was my current favorite movie. That's a bit complicated, because I have two answers. So, my favorite franchise is Star Wars. So, like all the original 6 films. You know, from Phantom Menace up to Return of the Jedi. My favorite film is probably The Empire Strikes Back. Like, I think Empire Strikes Back is my favorite film of all time. But it's not my favorite Star Wars movie. My favorite Star Wars movie is Return of the Jedi. But my favorite Star Wars movie is not my favorite film of all time. My favorite film of all time is Empire Strikes Back. But Empire Strikes Back is not my favorite Star Wars movie. Return of the Jedi is. But Return of the Jedi is not my favorite movie. The Empire Strikes Back is. But The Empire Strikes Back, despite being my favorite movie, is not my favorite Star Wars movie. So, make of that what you will. If you can make of that anything at all. Wait, was there something useful I could have grabbed just then? You know what we're going to have to do down here, don't you? Surely you folks realize. That creature's going to be down here. We're going to have to fight it again. I don't see it yet, but mark my words. Happy Gilmore? Happy Gilmore is good. Oh, Happy Gilmore is good. Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison's okay. I've never been a big Billy Madison fan. But my brother really likes Billy Madison. I don't know why. Ant-Man and the Wasp? Yeah, that was pretty good. I think that one got a lot of undue hate. Okay, thank you there, pal. Wow, you remember when those guys were a threat to us? Remember when that was a challenge? We've come so far. It kind of sucks that we're nearly at the end of the road now, though, because I've got all these skills and all this practice, and it's all going to be for naught at the end of the day. For naught. What do I have to do here? Is this a bomb situation? Do I have to do, like, a special roll? Did I get it first time? Well, okay then, folks. We're going to use Beetle for this. We don't have to. We could shoot it with a bow and arrow. But I like to use Beetle on occasion. Because he sits in my pack and he gets lonely and miserable and bored. What did that actually do, though? What did that accomplish? Nothing, I don't think. Maybe we got to get like 2 of them or something. Yeah, there's another one here. Am I actually a pro gamer? I mean, I didn't want to tell you guys this. But I'm actually MLG. If you go into hero mode, don't upgrade anything else. The normal mode, your materials will transfer over. Oh. So what you're saying is now would be a good time to farm for materials. I was joking about doing a hero mode playthrough. For now, I don't know. Maybe we'll go back to it. I guess if we're going to replay Wind Waker, we could do a Wind Waker. We could do that one in hero mode because we've already played through it once before. So it's been a couple of years, but I don't know. Am I competent enough at video games? I mean, I know I just said I'm a MLG, but am I actually competent enough at video games to play any Zelda game in hero mode? I just flew this guy into nowhere land, and we accomplished nothing from it. So I'm gonna say no. Oh, do I have to get a bomb over there? I bet you that's what I have to do. I have to fly a bomb up here and then drop it in there. But how am I supposed to get a bomb? Where's the bomb come from? Am I supposed to put the bomb down and then fly it in there myself? That seems like an ill-advised idea. What? Oof. Let's give it a try. Yeah, there's no way. It's just not gonna make it. That was awful. Oh, but also, look at that. Wait a minute, is there a bomb up there now? Ahaha! Ladies and gentlemen, we figured it out! We'll just have to clear a path now. A noble sacrifice from our beetle friend. I did a 6-heart run with permadeath of this game. If you practice, it's really easy. See, I think that's the thing, though, is practice. Practice makes perfect. But I prefer to run in, swords drawn, screaming like a maniac with no real idea what's going on. You know, that's what I call the patented Reese way, you know? It was the accidental tourist. Okay. How does that vary? Same thing, basically, I guess. Just never picks up, never gets good. Hashtag get good. Is that what you were, like, tweeting about the film when you were watching it? Hashtag get good film? Hashtag get good film sounds like something Kodak would try to roll out. Kodak, famously, not making a lot of money these days because who buys film? And they're just out there shooting off random tweets like, hashtag get film, guys. Don't shoot digitally. You don't want 12K photos. You want a hashtag get good film. We're Kodak and we're desperate. Well, that was a fun little experience. I think I see what actually has to be done. I gotta break this one, and then I gotta start boogieing. Yeah? I've yet to see the giant worm creature. But that doesn't mean he's not here. Let's not get hasty. Oh, we gotta close the gate. And this is where he spawns, right? Actually, it doesn't look like he's here at all. Hold on a second. What are we doing? How do you see the world above us? What button is that? Is it... There's a button you can push to see what's above you. I don't remember which one it is. I just tried Z... C... What is... Z just does that. C isn't it? It's not B. How do I get back out of this? Or is this where I want to go? We'll see you later, Dylan. Have fun at hockey practice. That's cool. We know a hockey player now, y'all. Was that what I needed? Is this where I needed to get to? Possibly? I mean, I'm assuming we just dig down here now. It's going to take us, hopefully, to a different area. Although, let's be real. There he is, everyone! Yeah. We were worried that he wasn't going to show up. Oh, but the game has decided to not just give us one of these things. It's blessed us with 2 of them. And like a fun little soundtrack to go along with it as well. Dude, can you slow down, man? You're moving really fast, and I don't have enough stamina to keep up with you. Dang it. There we go. Shrek. Well, how does he know? How does he know? How does he know? He ain't seeing me. He ain't seeing me. Okay, if he stops to look around every corner, we should be able to catch him no problem. But he's not going to do that. He's only going to stop when he has the potential to catch me. Because the game is cheating. Hockey what now? Oh, Dylan had to go to hockey practice. Do you reckon Dylan knows Hockey Boy? Do all people who play hockey know each other? Is that how that works? Dang it. That was like our one moment right there, and we blew it up. He doesn't stop normally at this corner right here to look for people, does he? Check me. All right, well, hold on. This might be our opportunity. He gets going again too fast. We're going to have to get him, like, right here. Oh? Dang it! This isn't even difficult. It's just frustrating. We can't upgrade Link's stamina wheel either, frustratingly enough. See, you gotta kind of guess when he's not going to look to the side and be prepared in that moment. See, right there? How was I supposed to know he was going to turn around and look this direction? Okay, Link, don't mess this up, pal. Don't mess this up. Dang it, Link. You messed it up. I mean, I can't actually say it was his fault. Smack the booty. I'm trying. I'm trying. Like every day. It's the only thing I think about. Oh, we got it. Link's always after that tail, man. See, he moves slower when he's longer. Makes him a little bit easier to catch him. But once he starts going at speed... It's kind of in those moments where he stops to look around that you really have a second to catch up with him. But he does it so infrequently. And inconsistently. Yeah, don't tell my mom about this, guys. See, he won't do it here. I knew that, not because I knew it, but because I guessed it. Hold on. Ah, the one time! The one time! Well, we were actually backing up into the booty, and we couldn't get it. There we go. Thank gosh. Woo! Taking the last little sip of the beverage that's left. Ah, delicious, nutritious, satisfying, sublime. Let me know when you run out of games. Man, if it ever happens. If it ever happens. What a dream. I kind of hate how many good games there are in the world. Because it makes it difficult to decide what to play next. And then I don't have time to play everything. Unfortunately. Alright, sweet. We've made it to another shuffle room. Not really what I was trying to do. I was trying to get up here. Can I get there from here? Oh, thank gosh I can. Are there a couple of these? Can we open these rooms up and for easy access in the future? Oh, I guess that opened up both of them. All right. We were told by Dylan, our good friend who plays hockey. Hold on. There we go. Nice. Hey, Reese Llewellyn. I am, in fact, playing on the Wii. Yes. All right. Keep that out. That we should go to all the rooms without the Triforce pieces first. But if we can get over to this Triforce room, I mean, why I not just go? Oh, this guy, I knew it! I knew I had to fight him again. I knew I wasn't crazy. I think this one's more difficult than it was before. Somehow. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, see, I'm already doing super hot. I'm trying to do shield bashes, but he's like stun locking me. Off you go, pal! Off you go! Come on! No, don't you be getting no, like, smiley face and coming back at me. Maybe I should just wait for him to attack me. Yeah, I can say goodbye to your little sword. I'm better at the game now. I know how to adequately shield bash. I've got an infinite shield too, pal. It doesn't always register that shield bash, that was the only problem. I said it would be more difficult, but in a lot of ways I feel like that was easier. Parry, parry, thrust. Good. 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 You have done well to defeat your enemy, my young apprentice. Now you may progress forward and claim the prize that is awaiting you. A brand new car! Da-dun-da-dun! Da-dun-da-dun! Da-dun-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun-dun-da-dun. It's just a key. The Princess Bride. It's a very good movie. Very good film. I didn't realize that was a reference. I guess we can go through here now. Why not? Oh, good. There's a control in this room, too, so we can shuffle the rest of the place from here. Now, Dylan told us not to do this. He told us to go to all the other rooms first. Oh, which we've done. There's only Triforce rooms left. We followed Dylan's advice, and it looks like it's going to work out well for us, because now we can just shuffle. If that room's in the middle, then we can just shuffle everything around us. Meaning the only thing that's going to get difficult is finding our way out.
Master, I have information for you. I've detected a source of sacred power somewhere within this chamber. If you can find a way through the river of magma, I calculate a 60% chance you will arrive in one of the sources of sacred power. Sorry, I was reading a text message. I haven't done text messages since we started. There's a lot of people.
I'm talking as Fi still, aren't I?
I recommend you press forward in search of the power present here.
Thanks, Fi. We're going to do something a little different, y'all. Most streamers wouldn't do this. We're all going to pull out our phones and just send a text. Let's just all do it together. Because if we're doing it together... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me change that. There we go. Then it's not really me being like a bad streamer. Or like not respecting your time. It's just me being social. There we go. See? 100% respect? How about that? I just earned some respect for ignoring the... No, look. Ugh. Are you showing respect to third party for not having a cell? I just had a couple of people that had texted me. I meant to text them during the last break, but I completely forgot. So, and I don't think we're going to be doing... How long have we been going? 44 minutes? Yeah, we're not going to be doing another break, at least for a while. So I was like, I should probably respond to people now and make sure that people know that I'm not dead. Because we've talked about this before. It wasn't my mom I just texted. But let me take you all back to, I think, what was my very first live stream ever. I'll take y'all back to 2014, I believe it was. It was the year I just moved into my first apartment. And it was the night of the Super Bowl. An event that I care absolutely nothing about whatsoever. They could announce that it's permanently canceled forever, and I wouldn't care. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't go to Super Bowl parties. The Super Bowl is meaningless to me. But some friends of the family were having a Super Bowl party. And my mom asked me if I was going, because I was invited. The whole family was invited. And I said to her, no, of course not. I do not care about it. I will not be going. I will be staying at my apartment, and I will be doing something else instead. And what I did instead was I started my very first live stream. Well, here's the thing. In spite of the fact that I told my mother that I would not be going to this party because I did not care about the Super Bowl or football or the party or anything at all revolving around the evening, for some reason, she still thought that I might go to the party, right? Like, I made it very clear it wasn't going to happen. But she sent me a message to ask me if I changed my mind. And I didn't check it because I was in the middle of a live stream. And I'm not going to check my phone in the middle of a live stream, at least not back then. It was like one of my very first ones. I was a good lad. I wouldn't do something like that. Well, I didn't respond, so my mother got it in her head that what had happened was I decided to go to the Super Bowl party that I'd already told her I had no interest in and didn't want to do, was not going to, right? Like, I made it abundantly clear, I'm not going, I don't care about it, I will not be there. She decided, well, he's not answering, so what happened was he decided to come anyway, and he must have had a wreck on the way here and he's dead somewhere. So she sends out friend of the family's son and 3 other kind of young guys that are there. She sends them out to find me because, again, she is convinced that for some reason I decided to go to the Super Bowl party I made it clear I didn't care about. And that can only mean that I must be dead somewhere along the road. So I get a message from my friend, and he's like, hey, dude, where are you? I don't see this either. What I do see is after, I want to say about 40 minutes after my mom's first message, I finally check my phone, and I find a dozen messages from my mom and my friends, and my mom is convinced that I'm dead on the side of the road, and she's like, please talk to them. They're out looking for you. They're trying to find you. They're driving up and down the road. They haven't found you. Have you driven off the road? And I'm like, Mom, I'm at my house. Made it abundantly clear I wasn't going to the party. What makes you think I would have changed my mind? And she's like, well, you didn't answer your phone, so I thought you died on the way here. Mom! So, from that moment forward, I've always made sure to check my phone so that my mother can know that her grown adult son, who now owns a house that he has lived in successfully by himself for 3 years without dying on any roadsides, is fine. There was a period of time, some of you may remember, where literally every live stream I did. Recently, I got a call from my mom. Just every single time. So, I've just started to wean her from that. I've tried to make it abundantly clear to everyone in my family that as much as I love them, I do not want to talk to them on the phone. There's nothing intriguing to me about talking to people on the phone. I don't want to do it. Send me a text message. There's very, very rarely any kind of moment where you can't relay to me what you want to say over a text message. 90% of the time, even if you think it's urgent and it needs to be a phone call, it's not urgent and it doesn't need to be a phone call. You could just shoot me a text message, and whatever it is you're trying to convey can be relayed just as easily, and it's not as consuming as a text message. That's the thing. With a text message, you can be doing something else and reply to that text message. With a phone call, that phone call is what you are doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's happening in your life in that moment. And that's why I dislike phone calls. Because I don't want to be taken out of whatever it is that's going on. There's certain people I don't mind talking on the phone with. Jenna and I have really good phone calls. That's always a good time. Does anyone in my family watch my videos? No. Goodness, no. No. My mom and dad talk about them a lot. Nah, not really my dad so much. My mom certainly does. She likes to tell people I have an internet business. And then they want to ask me questions about it, and I don't want to talk about it. As much as I enjoy YouTube and Twitch, I don't want to explain to people in their 50s how it works. You know? I don't want to do that. That's just, I'm not... Because it's the same questions every time, and it's the same sort of misunderstandings, and I'm over it. Thanks. I'm good. I don't know. Am I a bad person? I'm complaining a lot. I'm complaining a lot about my mom. Just so we're clear, I love my mom, and I appreciate the fact that she tries to keep up with me and make sure I'm not dead, right? Like, I'm not complaining about that. I'm just... That was a bit excessive that one time. Jenna also does not watch my videos unless she appears within them. If it's a video with her in it, I'll normally shoot it over to her. She's not, like, vain or anything like that. She's not like, I only want to watch content that I appear in. But, she does, I think, get a lot of enjoyment going back and watching sort of our interactions and stuff. I do as well. But Jenna does not watch my videos. Jenna has popped in on a stream or two from time to time. Good and bad is a matter of perspective. Well, I suppose so. So where am I trying to get to from here? Oh, wait, I think I see. Yeah, okay. Just gonna take a risk. Oh, we're just gonna die now. Yeah. Should have maybe... There's probably... You know what? I reckon we were supposed to hit that switch again to open up this one instead of that other one. Right? Like reverse the flows. Something like that. Now we've been reset massively. Wait, is this one flowing now? Okay, yeah, this one's flowing. Boy, this is a process. Recently, you know what, normally if there's something really funny that I like, I will export it. I've got a preset in Final Cut Pro called Absolute Garbage, which exports a 100p video at like 10 frames a second, but with crispy, great audio. And I will send that as a text message to Jenna so that she can watch it, like before it goes out. So for instance, all of the highlights that I've been putting out with Jenna in them recently, she's like already watched them all. You know, I like to send them to her. She gets a kick out of those. But I don't know a lot of people that watch my videos in real life. Thank goodness for it. Because that would just make me feel weird and awkward. You know, I know that back in the day, I don't know if this is still the case, but younger kids at my church used to watch my videos. I think a couple of them still do. They're not young anymore, though. They've, like, grown up. And I'm out of touch with the youth culture at the church now, so I'm not getting any of the young guys. It's now all the older guys kind of still watch them. But there was a weird period of time there when I would be confronted by them in the hallways, and they'd ask me about Tekkit Legends and things. And that was odd. But it was always okay because they were, like, younger than me. They weren't necessarily... They were, like, people I knew, but I wouldn't really classify as friends. But anytime a friend has told me that they've watched one of my videos, that makes me feel weird. You know, I'm like, because I don't really even know how to put into words what I'm thinking about that right now. It's almost like I kind of view this as sort of a private thing that I do. And I do it for people on the internet. Tons of people watch the videos and people join the live stream. So it's public facing. But it's like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's my thing that I do. And it's... I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I don't... Yabba-dabba-doo. Can I break that and then just throw myself over the edge? Oh, thank gosh. Okay, let's not die again, because that was a long time to reset, and I spent the whole time saying a bunch of nonsense. You nasty little devil, you. That's what this platform is. This is a platform for me to deal with you. This is the deal with the nasty little devil platform. Oh, we did it, actually. We actually managed it relatively easily. I didn't realize we've lost quite a few hearts at this point. We're not doing too hot. Any other questions that I can awkwardly try to, like, walk my way through here that y'all would like to ask? I was trying to think. I know at one point one of my friends had me turn on my Five Nights at Freddy's video for his mom to watch, which was kind of cool, but also kind of weird, because it meant that he watched it as well, but by himself at some point.
Master Link, you have reached the mark. Offer your sword to it. If you do this, I calculate a high probability that you will be shown the way to a part of the Triforce.
Oh, I won't actually be given the Triforce, you say? I'll be shown the way. How lovely. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say, though. What is this area up here? Is this just how we get back out, I guess? Should I go ahead and open this now? Yeah, let's open it now in case something goes wrong. Something could very well go wrong. Alright, let's go back and offer our sword. What inspired you to become a streamer? Well, I mean, if we're talking about just content production in general, we've talked about that before. That's a long, long story. Streaming, though, was I was already making YouTube videos. And I liked the idea of live streaming. I didn't really watch any live streams at the time. Oh. Are we doing another Silent Realm, basically? Or do I just run up and grab... Seems too easy. Can I activate... Oh, I can't even put my sword out. Alright, I guess we're in the Silent Realm and we're getting a Triforce piece. We got the Triforce of Power! We are now Ganon. We are now Ganon. It's going to be great. Just 2 more pieces to go. I'm trying to think now, Reese Llewellyn. You've got me thinking. I'm trying to remember what inspired me to do the very first live stream we ever did. Because I'm pretty sure that it was on that night when everyone else was at a Super Bowl party. And I think I streamed Minecraft. It might have been my Minecraft server. I had a Minecraft server back in the day, back in 2014. It was just like a vanilla Minecraft server on 1.4? Maybe? Oh man, that was a long, long time ago. Oh, are there controls in here? No, there are controls back here, though. Good. Man, that was a long time ago. I think that I just wanted to try it. You know, with YouTube, there was like a much bigger story. You know, it's like we've talked about sort of my inspiration for creating videos and all of that before. But I think live stream was just sort of like, I thought it was a cool idea and I wanted to try it on the server and kind of show off the server. And I think I might have not even used OBS. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm trying to remember if I might have just used the built-in streaming feature in Minecraft. Which is real wild to think about, because that's not very robust. But I think that's what I did. Which is just wacky to think about now. Hold on, this is not... Do I need to... Oh, I can center it. Good. Sorry if that was a less than stellar answer to the question. I did it because it seemed like fun, I guess would be the answer I can come up with there for you. The clips you do show your IRL friends are some of your more... Wait. The clips you do show your real-life friends some of your most embarrassing moments, so I don't see why them watching regular videos would be strange. I mean, well, that's making the assumption they're watching the clips. One would hope not. But, wait, did it shuffle? Did it shuffle the rooms around? Hold on a minute. Yeah, okay. It's not necessarily that I don't want them to see the contents of the video. It's that... And I can't even put it into words. But... I don't know how to describe it to you. I just don't know how to describe it to you. Yeah, I showed Jenna thrusts. It's true. She thought the facial expressions. We got some fun gifs out of that one. Boy, howdy. Oh, 2 of these guys. Okay, let's fight this one first. And then we'll use him as a barrier between us and this other one here. Is that it? Is he dead? He's dead. How about that? I don't even know if I could explain it to you. It's just like I don't have them as an audience in mind when I make the videos. And it's sort of a thing that I make assuming no one... I'm not even going to try to explain it. It's just not going to come out making any sort of sense. It might be because it's like almost 10:30 p.m. and I've had a long day and my brain doesn't work. Maybe this is something I can think about and try to put into words better tomorrow. Or maybe I can keep trying now. Is this high-quality entertainment, listening to me mumble and fumble? It could be. I guess it depends on where you stand on the entertainment spectrum. If watching people struggle is something that you find to be quite enjoyable, which I know many of you do, well, that's not what I meant to do, honestly. But if that does something, like if someone dies to that explosion, this is not the right time! This is not the right time, game! Not the right time at all! I can't tell what's happening on screen! Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that's mostly everything dead. I think it's just these 2 guys left. 3 guys? 4 guys. I think there's another one. No! There is another. Oh, well that was a fun little bit of chaos, wasn't it? There is another. I looked. There's one more. I hear the arrows. Oh, great. Look at this. Look at this madness. Dadgummit. All right, Link. Fight well. Oh, come on. The shield was up. Granted, I mistimed the bash. The shield was still up. This guy might be the death of us. He's not. He won't be. Also, we do have somewhere around here a fairy. Where are the arrows coming from? I see him now. We got him. No comment? What are we not commenting on there? I was very distracted by noise and bad guys. Did I say a thing? Gosh, this game audio is like way too loud in my ears. I'm gonna turn that down just a hair. Alright, I see what we're up against this time. And there's only one of them. It's a General Grievous. We fought him before. Oh, he's got a whole zombie horde with him. Alright, sure. Yeah, why not? Let's take care of the zombie horde first. Do they just keep coming? And they don't stop coming? Or did I not kill them the first time around? Oh, they aren't staying dead. The ones we fight with what's-his-face stay dead after one hit. Maybe we gotta, like, do a finishing blow on them. Dang it. Shrek me. Shrek me! Shrek me! Run away! Run away, run away. Maybe we should just fight the main guy. Maybe that should be our focus. What I'm trying to do is do, like, the finishing, like, fatal blow on them, but that's not working for some reason. Ooh, Shrek. Here we go. Fatal blow. Nice! Can it be fatal if they're already dead, though? Like, how does that work? Also, I can't tell if the numbers are actually decreasing or if more are just spawning. Also, the fatal blow leaves us open to attack from other enemies. I just realized this. This is not fun. Big guy comes after us when we do it. I mean, I'm still going to get rid of these guys. We've got it all under control. Okay, are you suggesting... I see now, third party. Is the suggestion here that that's the majority of what I do anyway? Is incoherent babble? I won't be offended by that. I mean, it makes sense. Dadgummit. Okay. So should we just not even attack him? We're getting in some good timing on those shield bashes. Is that it? Have we done it? No, he's going into Grievous mode. There, that's what we want to see. Oh, really? What? So he loses his arms for like a split second. If you time that perfectly, you get like 2 shots in on him. Like all his arms just snap back on. Where are they attached with like string or something? You can resummon them. Dang it. Oh, I thought we were going to get him without taking a hit. I think what we're supposed to do there is thrust. But I don't trust Link to thrust. Oh, this dude's got moves. Shrek me, he's got moves. Run away, Link. Run away. Leave me alone, Fi. Nobody wants to talk to you. Thrust! Nope, that was not a thrust, Link. This is why we fail. Okay, if one of the main mechanics of your game is a thrust, make it consistent. It shouldn't be the hardest thing in the game. It's a good place to put a ferry, though. Because it's likely we might have had to use one there. Alright. Got some knocky knees there, Link. I'm gonna go talk to somebody about that. Ugh. You know what? Oh, ready sword. There we go. Even though it feels weird for my friends to watch my videos for me, one of the things I've always wanted is for, like, my nieces and nephews to enjoy my videos. They don't. They don't at all. I've tried to show them to them before, and they're just not even interested. I did watch through the Micah and Steve videos with them the other day, and all of my nieces were only, like, passively watching and occasionally chuckling. My nephew was super into them, though. But he kept asking me weird questions. Not weird questions, but just, like, he's 6 years old, you know? And I don't think he completely gets the fact that I'm on YouTube, if that makes sense. As particularly my voice. I guess if he saw me, that would be one thing. But in the Micah and Steve videos, it's Micah playing Micah, and it's me playing this wacky character of Steve. And it seems to be a lot for him to handle. You know what I mean? Dare we attempt to shuffle the rooms from here? Yes, we dare. We definitely do dare. Where was I going to go with that? I had somewhere to go with that, and I can't remember now. There we go. The final Triforce. Nice. The floor is made of bone. I mean, somehow that doesn't make it better. No, don't do that. Get out of here. Get out of here now. Again, if you don't put the sprint button, make it the same as the interact button. It just causes problems for people. This is a tip out there for people who are thinking about designing games. Just some things to keep in mind, things you don't want to do. Avoid putting those kind of button combinations in places. So he kept asking me if it was me in the video. We were watching the Mike and Steve videos. Is that you? Is that you in the video? I was like, yes, that's me. And he was like, why doesn't Micah like this guy? I was like, because he's annoying. Steve is annoying. He goes, he's being mean. No, Steve is, that's the point of the video. And he goes, does Micah know it's you? I was like, yep, Micah knew it was me when we were recording it. When did you make this? And I had to check the date. I was like, 2013? And he sits there for a second and goes, was I born yet? He just kept asking me funny questions like that.
Master, look over that way. I have identified the design on the floor to be the mark of Nehru. I detect the sacred power of the Triforce radiating from it. Unfortunately, the way leading to the mark is closed off. There appears to be a time shift orb over there. I propose you utilize the nearby time shift orb to open a path to the mark.
Thank you, Phi. Thank you so much. I got a bit of a stomach ache. This tends to happen on these streams. I think it's because I have caffeine and it's real late, and I shouldn't do that. I guess when we're done with Zelda, I need to look into a more health-oriented streaming schedule sort of situation, where I don't drink caffeine at night. Instead, I do something more sensible, like drink a nice calming herbal tea. Although, I mean, the caffeine definitely makes it a bit more fun. I think it makes me, well. It certainly gives me more energy, I was going to say. But then again, do we really need energy in an afternoon stream? I will be streaming tomorrow morning. Yes, indeed. We'll probably be finishing this game up tomorrow morning, which should be fun. Ooh. Oh, okay, I see where this is going. We've done this before. Okay, now is he going to come back at full health when I bring the time shift stone back over there? No, he's going to come back dead. That was some lightning fast reflexes from that guy. I'm calling shenanigans on that. That was some lightning fast reflexes. Also, I don't think we needed to drop the time shift orb for an ornamental skull there, Link. We've seen them before. We've got 6 of them on our person and have used countless more. Caffeine free, what's the point? Caffeine, what do you mean? It's relaxing, it's warm, it's pleasant, helps get you in a nice sleepy mood. Which is what I'm all about these days, pals. I'm all about that sleepy mood. It's weird. I think I need to start using these afternoon live streams as a way to wind down at the end of a long, hard work day and get ready to sleep. What do y'all think? Chill streams? Come on, y'all. Let's all get behind this idea. We can all put on our jammies together, and we can all get ready for bed. Where am I supposed to go from that point? I gotta get over here somehow, I suppose. Oh, Shrek. What's this over here? Some kind of room up there. What is this? Aha. I see. But do I need to stop it? What do I need to do here? I feel like I need to be on top of this first things first. And then I need... I've got no idea what's going on in this room. Whatever happened to the nighttime No Man's Sky streams? Well, as it turns out, trying to stream every night was a terrible idea. So I stopped doing that. That's why I moved to the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays schedule. Because when you stream every night, there's other things that you, by virtue of streaming every night, end up neglecting in life. And that was just no good. Can I do something from up here now? I see that back there. But I don't think I can interact with that in any way. Because we can't, like, shoot a thing through there. So there's nothing we can... What happens if I throw that? Then what? Okay, I thought maybe that would disappear after I threw it. But no, in fact, that's not what happens at all. Folks, I don't know what's going on here. Fi's not giving me any hot tips. Anything up above us when we go down here? Maybe we gotta look up. Remember what Ranger's Apprentice taught us, friends. Always look up. Because most people don't. And that's where you're gonna find Will Treaty. I want to get back to No Man's Sky at some point, though. I want to keep streaming it. Just not at night. Don't mind at night. Oh, Shrek, look at that. There's a thing in there. Does this get rid of that? Oh, it does. Do I have to hit that with an arrow, though, or can I hit it with anything? Like, for instance, can I send our old pal Beetle up in there? Let's find out. I guess I do have to shoot it with a bow and arrow, which is unfortunate. What is this mark in the floor here? That means I gotta figure out how to get up on top of these. But there's no way to get from this one here. Where does that one spawn up? That one there to over here? Maybe we're supposed to, like, shoot from back here. Oh, wait a minute. We can just run over... Never mind. I figured it out, everyone. I figured it all out. I've also dismantled the setup I had for streaming in my bedroom. Because I realized it was a bit much. And, like, that hardware could all be put to better use elsewhere. Which is part of the reason why the office is a bit disheveled. It's part of the reason why that shelf is gone in that region. It's very different now because things have happened. Things are transforming. Times, they are a-changing around here at Howdy Folks HQ. There's going to be a lot of big changes moving forward. Some of them, not all for the best. Boy, that was vague. More on that next year. No, it's nothing really. Good start on soundproofing, though. Oh, well, you mean the... You mean the 3 panels back there? Those have been there. Those have been there for a while, yeah. It's less soundproofing and more just, de-echoing, I guess is the correct term. What do they call those? Sound treatment panels? Echo's not really a thing we deal with all that much when it's just me recording. The main problem I found is with the mics Jenna and I use. They pick up a lot of background noise. Because they pick up what we're saying, but then they pick up everything reflecting off that back wall there. Wish I'd gotten the thicker panels. I got the 1-inch ones. I bought those in 2015, I want to say. And I've used them in sort of various ways throughout the house and throughout the... Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not what we're supposed to do, clearly. What we got to do is we got to get the time shift stone away from here so that we can shoot like through here. You see what I mean? I don't think that'll keep it activated. It won't. So what am I oh, well, hold on. Maybe I'll just toss it out there. There we go. Oh, yeah. This is solid ground. Oh, dadgummit. So we've got to get it like super far away from here. Give that a shot. I don't think I can make that. Okay, that ought to do it right there. We got this, everybody. We got this. But, as I was saying, we have originally got those to do podcasting in the other room with Micah, and that never really took off. Let's see what it would look like with a nice green screen. Go watch the Assassin's Creed Origins videos. I think Origins and Syndicate we used the green screen on. That is what it would look like. Not a green screen fan. Not a big green screen fan at all. I think it was really cool at the time, but I can do without that now. You know what I mean? It's a lot of hassle. It never really looked that good. You have to have, like, really good lighting for the green screen to look, like, decent and for the keying to work properly. Which, more often than not, just meant that, Oh, hold on. Guess I gotta take this over here, don't I? More often than not meant that I was partially blinded whenever I recorded. That's why, towards the end of Origins, the face cam goes away. And then in Odyssey, when the face cam came back, it was just kind of plastered on top of the video. I think the hook is still up. Yeah, the hook's still up there for the green screen. I don't think it's in the right spot anymore, though, now that we have the wider desk. Because we didn't have Megadesk V2 beforehand. When I originally put up the hook for the green screen, we still had the original Megadesk. And that was quite a different setup, I tell ya. I think I heard what I wanted to hear there. I think that was the sound of that barbed wire vanishing into nonsense. Okay. Ready the sword, and boom. Add some background and interactions, not just transparencies. I could just do that with this. You got the Triforce of Wisdom, created by the gods of old. Triforce of Ultimate Power is complete. We can go vanquish Demise. We can go rescue Zelda. We can go into the game. We're essentially superpowered now. We've done it all, my friends. Where is my green screen? What did I do with it? It's collapsible. Did I collapse it? It's got a storage bag. Where did I put it? Hey! Thank you! Perfect way to celebrate this little victory. Appreciate.
Master, I believe at this juncture that a prayer is required. The ultimate goal we have traveled so far for is now within reach. Focus now and wish with all your might for the destruction of demise.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and hope and wish, and we'll see what happens. Hey, why don't you try to flood Hyrule, Link? Do that instead. You'll be saving everybody a lot of trouble. It's gonna happen eventually anyway. Someone had fun on the organ that day. Hey, if we can keep... If we could... Why didn't... This is literally what Ultron wanted to do. Just drop a small city on top of him. Why didn't they just do this in the... What was the whole point of this entire quest? Why did the goddess Hylia need to wait thousands of years to drop this city on top of where he is? Why didn't they just do it a few thousand years ago? Like, the point at which we put Zelda, like, we seal her away to keep the darkness sealed away, why not just drop the village, like, the statue and the city on top of him then, and just be done with it? I'm sure it's in the book. Somewhere in there, along with Zelda opening up, you know, the orphanage for wayward boys, and that time she started a veterinary clinic to take care of all the loft wings. I'm sure somewhere in there it mentions why we had to go through this whole journey. We can find this place in Breath of the Wild, in a crevice, buried underground. That's fun.
Master Link, I have news. I have confirmed that the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly a part of Skyloft, has returned to the surface. Furthermore, I have detected a successful eradication of demise. Your prayers to the Triforce have been heard. In light of these factors, the seal Zelda maintained through her age-long sleep is no longer necessary. My projections indicate she will awake momentarily. I advise you make your way to the Seal Temple as soon as possible.
Boy, that was an abrupt end to the music. Hey! Oh my gosh. We gotta go crack her out of there. Like that time Rudaka had to get Makuta out of that seal that the Toa put him in at the end of Bionicle 2 so that he could hassle them all. Remember at the end of Bionicle 2 they put him in the seal and she broke him out in Bionicle 3 so he could go hassle them in Bionicle 1 because timelines. Boy, she is glowing, isn't she? Oh my gosh, she's so blown out on the stream. I just looked over there. I mean, for Link, it's been like a couple of weeks, but for her, she's been inside that seal for how many thousands of years? Good morning, Link. Oh, it's just like he promised. He woke her up. I remember where this goes, don't you? Let's not all get teary-eyed and happy yet. The pain of others is funny. Now, how much better would this be if it had really bad, cheap American voice acting in it? Link! My friend! Thank you so much! I would love it. I love bad voice acting. I love bad English dubs and Japanese properties. It's one of my favorite things about games and about... Yeah, here we go. Look at Impa! Impa over there like... What now? The bad guy we all love to hate. This is all very touching, really. But I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. Oh dear. This is compromising. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. And I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably... Is that right? Adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way. And as much as it has delighted me, I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels. So it's fun. After this, we got to go through all the 3 regions again, another 3 times. This time collecting the 3 sacred parts of the time machine, which include a DeLorean, a Mr. Fusion reactor, and a flux capacitor. We then get to bring them back to the temple and assemble them, but we got to power it somehow. So we've got to go find some... it wasn't uranium. It was like plutonium or something like that. We got to go back to the Elden region and find some of that. And we also have to go get our girlfriend and the crazy old man that lives next door. And then we're going to go back. We're going to fix all this. It's going to be easy, guys. You know, boy, you really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have the time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. What? Do a thing, Groose. Do a thing! Stand down. You're in my way, and the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise? Must be a Japanese thing. I don't know. You've done a fine job spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. Now, if he was clever, he'd break it on the other side so he couldn't get through. But the past, oh, the past, so full of possibilities. I shall resurrect him there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. If this is a closed-loop game, then that means this always happens. Yeah, let's save, please. Definitely save progress. This is not the time to... Not the time to cancel, you know what I mean? We want to make sure we have that maintained. I think we're going to have to go through, guys. For Zelda to be taken from us at a time like this, it is unthinkable. Link, listen to me. You must do whatever it takes to prevent the resurrection of demise in the past. Quickly now, open the gate of time and return to the past. You gotta chase after that creep, Link. Zelda's counting on you. Alright, mate. We're going to. And we're gonna do it tomorrow morning. We're gonna wrap things up. It's gonna be great. Ugh. Well, thank you folks for tuning in. Hope that you've all had a good one. Thank you so much for the follow. Before we started the stream, we had a follow from Goody27654. So I appreciate that. Thank you for following. I hope that maybe someday you'll be able to make it to the stream so we can welcome you in person. Big shout out to Mike095 and Third Party for the bits. Greatly appreciated. And big thank you to Third Party, Mike095, and Screwzalink for sticking with me through all this. There's a couple other people in the chat, but I'm not seeing any names, so I figured out how... Whoa! Thank you! For the closing bits. I appreciate that. Nice way to finish things up here. I am going to go now. Whoa! Hey, good. The other one works too. Sweet. Thank you, Mike095. I will see you tomorrow. Now we know that they both work. I had to set up variations, and I wasn't sure about how that would work. But now we know. So thank you all. I'll see y'all in the morning. You stay safe as well, Third Party. Get some rest. Get some rest. Reese Llewellyn is in the chat. See you later. Thank you for watching, Reese Llewellyn. Thank you for reminding me that you were there. There's at least one other person who's not talking in the chat right now who watched with us, possibly through this thing. I'm going to say it's Blood Elf. Just throw that out there. Thanks, Blood Elf. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and thank you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our patron supporters. Check out the link in the description or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and we'll see you later.